Thank you for staying with us. Before we go into the discussion, let's talk about tourism development. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has appointed a 9-man tourism intervention advisory committee headed by Otunba Runsewe, Director General of the National Council for Arts and Culture. According to a statement from the Office of the Secretary to the State Government, Folashade Ayade, the appointment takes effect immediately and reaffirms Governor Bello's determination to transform culture and tourism in Kogi State. Otunba Runsewe, it has always been there,
yes,
consistent over time,
yes,
and this is like a good catch.
Yes, the governor made a good choice because this is what he still does for Nigeria. He made his mark in tourism. Now he's our #1 culture icon in our country today. You saw what he did during the COVID, the apogee of the COVID-19 crisis, when he got journalists to put on face masks made from Adire, instead of using imported fabrics. Adire that is produced.
That became like a fashion trend.
Yes, we saw people going up and down, wearing Adire and using, wearing
the same material
made from the same material. So it's something to be happy about. As I've said before, this governor appears to be a born-again governor during the second term, and some of us have said to him, if you keep working, you have our support. It's not, my support for anyone is conditional, and I don't have permanent friends. I can turn against my friends today. Tomorrow we can come back as friends again. As long as you are doing the right thing, people will applaud you. We are seeing evidence that this second term will not be like the first term. And I did ask him that question during that interview. I said, why are we seeing a good number of projects this time? And the governor said during the first term, there were insecurity issues, distractions here and there. So now we are seeing him doing some things that we are not seeing. And those controversies for which he was signposted, we are beginning to see clear signs that the perception managers working with him, they are doing a good job, because you are seeing Yahaya Bello moving away from controversies that dogged his first term and is now becoming a much focused person. So for him to have gone for Otunba, who is the best in that industry now, honestly, it is not a surprise. That is a good choice, and I hope that he will be able to, I'm confident that he will deliver for the state, while also not taking his eyes off the appointment that he has at federal level.
The National Council of Arts and Culture.
Yes.
Olabisi, when you look at tourism, it's something that we've not maximized in Nigeria, and maybe because of the state of insecurity, but we have good tourism potential when it comes to tourism. If you go to places like Dubai, everybody in the world wants to go to Dubai, and they make the bulk of their money from tourism.
Yeah, if you even look at Lagos too, each time I pass through the third mainland and I see the waters wasting, I just wonder that these are things that we pay lots of money to enjoy in other parts of the country. You know that if you travel out of Nigeria, they make use of their sea very well. Their waters are well used. Even the Dubai you mentioned, do you know that because Dubai does not have rain, does not have water, they had to convert, yes, they did artificial water. And you can imagine the artificial water that ships are on, they bath on them, and they hold parties and all of that in all of these places. So I think for us in Nigeria, it's also high time that our government began to look into that area and develop it more and more. So for me, any step aimed at developing tourism, at least it will serve as an alternative source of income and reduce our reliance on this oil that is drying up so fast. So it's a good one, and it's something that should be encouraged.
All right.